Hello loves, welcome to Fifth Dimension. So for today's reading, I am going to just be, well, I actually already did. I pulled cards for each crystal. Just basically spiritual guidance messages for whatever is heavy on your focus at the moment of you seeing this. Pile number 1 is going to be the Labradorite. Pile 2 will be the Amethyst. Pile 3 is Milky Quartz. And pile 4 is the Tiger's Eye. I'll see you at your reading, loves. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading today. If you chose this Labradorite crystal, then you are at the correct reading. So I've already pulled all the cards. I'm going to start off with the main energy. That way you know right away if this is your reading. We have the Sun. So your main focus is really on coming to a place of feeling like very accomplished. It sort of feels like that success card. I feel like whatever it is that you're putting your focus in, there is like a specific vision you have for what you want to see in that specific situation. And I feel like you're putting a lot of energy towards seeing that through. Okay, so heavy focus on something that you feel is going to make you feel very accomplished, very happy. Just feels like vibrant energy, like, you know, when you're looking forward on going on a vacation. That feeling that you get that morning, unless you have anxiety like me, so that feeling you get once you're on the vacation. Then yeah, that's that good vibe feeling. All right. So if you resonate with that being your heavy focus, which I mean, who wouldn't be focusing on creating the sun's energy in their life? Let's see what we got. We have Exposed and Revealed, card 21. A new romantic cycle begins. Be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. These are repeat cards that I've been seeing in the readings. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. For our tarot, we have the number 10, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups, Strength, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm gonna sit with this really quick to save time on camera. All right, pile number 1. So, I think it's one direct message. For some of you, this is going to be romantic, a message about romance. So about love, a connection. But for others of you, it could be something else. The other day, we had gotten this card with this Wheel of Fortune, and I had said, like, obviously the Wheel of Fortune is that feeling fortunate, right? Having things move in a way that you begin to see like gold shine, like something good happening on a steady cycle to where you feel almost like confident about life moving forward in a positive way. So in whatever, your situation or your connection. But then I remember mentioning about the monkey with the blindfold, and I said there's something that, I don't remember if it was like a you or partner situation when I said that, but I know this connects for whoever that was. And I don't remember if it was you or your partner who I said was not seeing something. With Exposed and Revealed up here at the top, that is telling me that whatever it is that they weren't or you were not seeing has now been revealed. And I said, I don't know if it's a refusal to see something in this situation about movement forward, or if they're just missing something. Regardless of what the causes of them not being able to see it before, I'm definitely going to say that they have access to that now, or you. I keep saying they, so maybe it's them that weren't seeing something. Because this is a reading for you, right? So it's important for you to know that something that this person was not seeing has been revealed to them. And the fact that there's this simple one eye, and I think I see a person laying in there. I think I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I see like a person laying in the middle of the pupil, like in fetal position. Kind of. I don't know if I'm wrong, but it kind of looks like that to me. And so that to me tells me like this whole like going within, and really this could also mean like rebirth. Okay, there's a lot of messages coming through this card. If it is a rebirth, it's like a spiritual awakening, even something that was profound. But this eye is giving like third eye vibe. So yeah, like somebody going within, like deep within them, and then having this like awareness about something that feels very profound. Like it shifted their perception in a way that made everything make sense. And I don't know what that is. It's confusing me, but it's something that happened that needed to happen, and it's for the best. It's something good, okay? We have a new romantic cycle begins, and then we have the Seven of Cups underneath it. So Seven of Cups in this particular deck gives me, typically Seven of Cups means there's a lot of like choices, a lot of options in its cup energy. So in regards to maybe you having a lot of choices as far as like emotional offers, or like people wanting to offer their cup to you, like dates, okay, like options, people wanting to get to know you, like multiple people trying to like you know. Or if this is in regards to a connection, like I said, it could be the other person like strong with, but I feel like this was potentially what was holding them back, is that maybe they felt that they had a lot of options, and they were like, I guess, sort of trying to weigh them out and confused about which direction to take or which cup to choose. A new romantic cycle begins. So it is new moon energy, so it's still giving me like something that hasn't begun to show itself yet, but it's indicated there energetically. So the potential of some movement in some supportive, because I'm looking at that in a romantic cycle, the potential is high, in other words, especially if something that came to awareness to you or this person made the options sort of like dwindle away, and one of the cups much more much more appealing than the other cups. All of a sudden, like something that was exposed and revealed to them from this introspection of going within and sitting with their thoughts and feelings, that I feel helped them see something clearly about the many options presented to them, or you, like I said, okay? But the energy of the potential of a beginning of some sort, if this is maybe just somebody who you've never actually been in a relationship with, that's what it feels like, to be honest. But there's definitely feelings there, obviously. Be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. That came out recently also, with the strength underneath it and the number 8. I feel like you or this person is perhaps in the, or like having intentions to find the strength. What is this? If they've been apart, if they've not been able to show, if you've not been able to show this other person how much you care, or vice versa, they've not been able to show you that they care for whatever reason. It's something that they felt the need to, or they felt like they couldn't. It doesn't feel like it was like on a manipulative end, like them trying to purposely like not show their feelings, but I feel like there was something that a reason why they felt, or you, like I said, it could be vice versa, or you, something that you felt that you could not show them. You felt, but you're having to find the strength. It was something that really drove you to like dig deep, which might be why you could have been in this like real introspection. Like you had to dig deep, but strength here indicates that you're finding the strength. I just realized that I should have covered. I forgot that YouTube is like banning tarot cards from showing boobs and stuff. All right, strength card. Finding the strength to be supportive and show that you care. So showing your card. I feel like because like this is a very beautiful card, but at the same time it's got a lot of like darkness in it. So I feel like this is like really like nighttime, shadowy, hidden, like their feelings for you, their relationship with you, your feelings for them. The way that you all connected was very hidden, like in the shadows. Make plans and focus with Shield Maiden and Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's been a little bit of like juggling when it comes to, it could be two people. It doesn't have to be. It's just two energies. So two very important things that have been juggled around, or this could be like opposing ideas. We're juggling with the idea of taking action this way, but then having the same energy in taking action in the opposite end, which is probably why this is unseen. This balance that comes out in the Libra energy is something that there's a lack of balance, which obviously that's what's been coming out in the readings a lot lately, and not only in mine, like they've been coming out like collectively. I've been seeing the titles on YouTube. A new romantic cycle begins. There's the lack of balance when it comes to this connection, which is why it came out in new moon where it's unseen. But I'm gonna take this as the advice. Well, it is an advice card, right? Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. So finding the strength to show your cards, because I feel like you were hiding your cards, or your person was hiding your cards, like not really like being completely upfront about the direction in which this is taking. Make plans and focus. She's still on guard, which I feel like was the reason why this wasn't being expressed. There's like, yeah, like the fear of going in. Like it feels like almost like she's getting ready to go into battle, but this is about a connection. So why does she feel that way? She feels that way because there's something that she's trying to protect, that she does not want harmed, right? So yeah, I feel like if you've been juggling with the idea of this and that in regards to whatever, because this might not even be about a connection to you. The only reason I say that is because of these two cards here. But it doesn't have to be. If you're just juggling with making a decision in regards to whatever, this advice is really telling you that you need to make a decision. Make a decision. Make a plan when it comes to the decision that you decide at the end, and then focus on that versus going back and forth on even making the decision. Because then you just stay with no movement. No movement happens in either direction, you know? And that starts to affect your entire life. It starts to block movement in other areas of your life as well if you're just, you know? Sun energy being dominant is wanting to have, what did I say in the beginning of the word? Was it success? Like, yeah, like wanting to achieve something. I feel like it's strong in your energy of wanting to achieve a positive outcome in regards to the connection. I feel like it is a connection, but I can see how it could play out in other ways too. That's dominant in your energy. It feels like it's shifting. I'm going to be honest with you, pile number one, because obviously I'm attracting the same energies into these pick a pile readings, pick a card readings. So I can see that it's a lot of the same messages from the other readings that I've been doing. However, it feels like there's been a small shift, and I say it because of this card specifically. This exposed and revealed, this energy wasn't coming out before. It was just the other stuff, the not seen, the blocked. And I feel like there's a shift that is not going to show itself right away. It's slow. It feels slow. And I don't see indication of that other than the Two of Pentacles. But to me, it just feels like something that's not going to happen like that. But energetically, there's a shift. So there'll be a ripple effect where eventually, depending on your situation, eventually the ripple will get to you, and and you'll feel the shift in like the physical. Something will be different, okay? Well, if you resonated with that, please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for those of you who already have. Comment if you feel comfortable doing so. That always makes me feel good to hear that my readings are resonating. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this amethyst, then you're at the right place. I already shuffled, so I'm going to start off with your overall energy. That way you know, not your overall energy, your overall focus. It's very clear. It's very clear what your focus is. Pile number 2, and oh my god, it was 22 when I looked at my phone to make sure that my hands were even in the screen. So, pile number 2, doesn't surprise me that this is a love reading. Your focus is on a masculine who has your heart. So, if that's what you're here about, if that's what's on your mind right now, then you're at the right place. Let's see your cards. A deep breath. Yeah, I'm going to need one. Love readings always get me sweaty. You're very close to achieving your goal. I like that. Simple acts of kindness. Earth Guardian. These are literally the same cards that have been coming out in all readings. 5 of Swords. 7 of Wands. What is going on here? Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay, that gets better. The Hanged Man. Am I doing reversals? Is the first one that's showing up in reverse? No, I'm not doing reversals. If I feel the energy a certain way, I'll know it. Okay, I am going to sit with this because there's a little bit of complication. We have complications here, sir. Okay, really quick, I want to just clarify the Hanged Man because I was a little unsure of which direction, but I do want to just clarify real quick. Clarify the Hanged Man. 4 of Cups. Clarify the 4 of Cups. Oh, that was fast. The High Priestess. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Alright. Can you see all the cards? LOL, like you're going to respond to me and be like, no, shift him a little bit to the left. Okay. Clearly your main focus is a love connection. Since Man Holding a Heart came out, I'm going to assume that you resonate with feminine energy, pile number 2. A deep breath. Why? Because you got 5 of Swords energy and 7 of Wands energy in your vibe, in your funk. So a deep breath, which is what I feel is dominant over this energy. Really taking the time to work on calming this, grounding it, removing it, cleansing it, however it is that you do to like calm yourself when you have like inner chaos. I feel like you're really doing that. So good for you, because this energy right here is not cute. A lot of anxiety, a lot of like doubt, a lot of like feeling on defense. Like if you gotta be on guard, like if you're Okay, I'm hearing a lot of things. So vulnerable, like feeling vulnerable. Luna, can you stop? Sounds like somebody's knocking at my window. Seven of Wands, Five of Swords is just chaotic energy. And yeah, it's the same thing, same feeling. Like feeling like you need to defend yourself, feeling like, yeah, like you're on defense, on guard, like not safe, in other words. If you can see the way she's fighting, like she's trying to protect something that's very important to her, which is her babies, her family. So that's a big chaos to be in when you feel like, okay, I got distracted, and so I had to come. I was all out of the energy. I don't remember where I left off. However, sitting with it a second time, I'm actually getting a much clearer picture. I feel like either in regards to a specific person when it comes to love, or just in love relationships in general, that there's been a lot of struggle. There's a reason why this energy is coming out the way that it is. It's very defensive. It's very on guard because of experiences, obviously, of experiences that are still like deeply working their way through your energy, okay? It feels like it's getting worked through, which is why I feel that you're very close to achieving your goal, because I feel like that's what, there's a strong emphasis on some like self-healing, but like self-love. That's what I meant to say. Self-love and healing. When it comes to the heart chakra energy, okay? I feel like that there's a strong emphasis that if that's what you've been focusing on specifically when it comes to healing past experiences or releasing past experiences, like I said, just working your way through, because I feel like it's something that you're actively doing, but that there's just like that residual energy that just needs to, yeah, I just keep on feeling it like shaking, like, you know, when the dog comes in and then it like shakes off the dirt. I keep on seeing that. Getting rid of that leftover, if you will. You're very close to getting to the point where you need to be as far as like really aligned with self-love from a healed place. In regards to some of you specifically who like when you see this card and you have somebody in mind right away, for those of you only, for the rest of you, this is not for you. But for those of you, I feel like the strong emphasis on you, like deep breath, working through things. I feel like there was a very like challenging situation when it came to that specific person that comes to mind to you. Specifically in regards to this Knight of Cups energy, as far as like this golden cup being lit up. And Knight of Cups usually is holding the cup in traditional tarot. It's like he's coming to offer his cup of love. That's what they say. In this case, he's not holding the cup. The cup is up here by these like little fairies, and he's like on his way towards the cup. So for me, I feel like there wasn't a cup in which this person could offer you, which maybe where this conflict was coming, like he wasn't even holding his own cup of self-love, which the Knight of Cups usually does, right? They come with a full cup, and this person, I don't think, carried this cup of self-love to even come and offer you. And so because of this, I feel like it created a lot of chaos, even if not like with this person where you guys were like arguing or fighting. I just feel like it created inner chaos within you. With the Ace of Swords and the Hangman together, remember I had to clarify because I was unsure about the Hangman energy, but I feel like this person stayed in really stuck energy and unsure of how to proceed in this connection with you. With the Ace of Swords, there's that potential for them to have had a breakthrough, but it could also be like you making a decision, okay? I feel it both ways. With the Four of Cups coming out and the High Priestess, like for me, I feel like for a lot of you, you're still like in this limbo, this Four of Cups energy of being like unfulfilled, like wanting that cup that this person, like I said, didn't have that cup to offer you. So I feel like you're in the energy of like longing for that to be offered, but like I said, this person's still trying to attain that cup for themselves. I don't see any movement as well. To cut a long ass story short, pile number 2, there's nothing going on with this person. And I hate to say that, but I don't see them in the place even yet to offer. And it's not that they don't want to, I don't think. But I feel like it's just like I said, like it's not something that they have available to offer, even if they wanted to. Strong message in the High Priestess here and Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Really, like if this is something that is causing you this much chaos, the strong advice is really just to do what you need to do to keep your energy in the place that you need it to. Why? Because just like I told pile number 1, if there is this inner chaos and it starts to slow you down in some way or affect you in a way, and it's just a ripple effect, it starts to affect all of your life. So really focus on you. You need to choose you and do what you need to do. With the High Priestess here, added message on top of that, or added advice, I would definitely say is to remember your High Priestess energy. Stay grounded so that you can be in your High Priestess energy, in this connection with with your ability to manifest. Okay, she's holding that, I think it's a pomegranate, which is about creation through energy. So that's what the High Priestess is. As you know, she's a female version of the Magician. With your wisdom, with your being in alignment and grounded, you have the capacity to manifest the type of love that you want, whether it's going to be this person or somebody else who matches what it is that you are trying to energetically. And I feel like that's a strong message in general, is to have that faith in the universe. Okay? Have faith that the universe will orchestrate, if you will, for you to be able to manifest the type of love that you want, which I feel like you really want. It's really strong in your energy. It's very romantic. But very chaotic in the actual experience of it. At least currently it feels very chaotic, but like I said, it could have been just your experiences in general with romance and love have been chaotic. But that is what I see from you. Strong advice. Remember to keep doing that, what you're doing, focusing on that like healing and self-love, as well as staying grounded and remembering your High Priestess energy that you can manifest, even if it's not this person, okay? Until we vibe again, pile 2. Wait, I forgot to tell you to subscribe. Like if it resonated, comment if you feel comfortable, and please, more than anything, subscribe to help my channel grow and help me meet my goals. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. This is my 3rd time trying to record your pile. Hopefully no more interruptions. If you chose this Milky Quartz, then you are at your right reading. I'm going to start first with your energy. That way you know if this is your pile. Subscribe also before I forget. Angel of Balance. This has been coming out a lot in the readings lately, so it doesn't surprise me to see that your focus is really heavy on balancing your energy. Having come out of the energy actually of imbalance, which was coming out a lot in the readings. So I feel like there's something that you're doing in regards to healing, what feels like healing. with this little watery, I don't know, what is that, a lamp, a jar? Why is my phone doing that? Okay. Yeah, strong focus on healing. Your energy with this like glowing, ethereal looking blue feels very highly spiritual. So I feel like there's something that you're doing. Maybe it's this healing that's really allowing your energy to really just shine. It feels very pretty. Let's see what we got for your cards. Like I said, if that resonates with you, then you're at the right reading. Awakening Genius, card 29. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Love makes a difference. Love helps heal. Oh yeah, you're doing some healing. Love helps heal past hurts and provide a sense of security and self-worth. What is going on with my voice? Pile number 3. Are you having throat chakra issues, or am I? Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. And then your tarot, we have Death, Daughter of Wands. I was going to say Daughter of Flames. Son of Wands. Ooh, the Magician. These cards are cute, except for the Death. Just kidding. No, that's always a good thing. Death is always a good thing, guys. Leads to rebirth. We have a lot of fire here. Ooh, you're like full on. I was over here talking about your healing, like you're going through like a whole like spiritual like transformation with the internet calls and upgrade. Luna tapping the window is confirmation. Pile number 3. That you are going through like, yeah, you are shining. And if you don't feel that way yet, like you're about to. Get ready. Awakening Genius. Can I just say that I love this card? And not just because I'm super about like rainbow. It's just so pretty. Like the energy that this card carries, like I don't know how to describe it. It to me is about like infinite possibilities of like beautiful blessings and manifestations and creations and experiences. Oh, yes. I'm living for it. I'm gonna rub this all over my energy. I'm just kidding. I swear I don't rub tarot cards on myself. All right, so we have the Death, which would explain why this awakening genius. And like I said, I felt like there was something that you were doing that was like making you really shine with that high spiritual vibration, like just that magnetic energy. You know what I mean? Like something that you, yeah, like this is rotted. Death on some, you know, on most tarot decks, you still see like the full flesh on the dead people. But this is like fully rotted and disintegrated, like long gone, ready to be let go of. And you did. You let go of things that were really hard for you to let go of in this recent, I don't know what to call it, cycle, chapter, upgrade, yeah, all those things. The answers you need are coming with full moon and Gemini. And this is like very this blue. Yeah, I feel like because whatever this death was that occurred, I feel like there's a part of you that's like really unsure of what the road ahead of you looks like. But like I said, with this awakening genius card, it just feels like infinite. The possibilities are endless and they're all beautiful. You know what I mean? When you're vibrating so high and just like having released like all the heavy shit that people carry around with them, and just You know, yeah, like there's no stopping you. That's a beautiful thing. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provide a sense of security and self-worth. I feel like things, remember I said, like, if you're not seeing it already, like, if you're not seeing it already, it's you're gonna see it soon. Because with this, what is this? It looks like a ship, right? Am I seeing that wrong? No, yeah, it looks like she's like on a ship of magic. And she's really sailing hard, and it's the Three of Wands. Yeah, things moving forward. Look at those 3 candles. That's like totally Three of Wands vibes right there. There's so much in this picture. Like, I could probably do a whole reading just on this one picture alone, but I'm not gonna. I'll control myself today. You're really gaining a place of feeling a security that you've been longing for. Maybe that's where you're trying to get yourself in balance, is really feeling secure, because I feel like for a long time you've felt this lack of balance in regards to something, and it was something that was hard to shake loose, like a limiting energy within you that wasn't allowing you to push forward. But I feel like there's a fire in you with the Daughter of Wands and the Son of Wands. This new fire and the Awakening Genius, at the same energy. This new fire that's being created in you, that is really pushing you forward, like putting the wind in the sails, if you will. Or putting the steam in your engine. There's just movement, in other words. I see movement with the Magician coming out here at the real end. That gives me the same vibes as pile number 2. They had the High Priestess. Just having all the tools, all the knowledge, all the resources available to create whatever it is that you want for your life, which is like the strong focus of a spiritual journey, right? Is manifesting, not being limited to what society tells you you can create for yourself, what your family tells you you can create for yourself, what your friends tell you you can have. Realistically, like, try to convince you out of living your life for you in the way you want to, because it is your life experience after all. And once you're old and your days are numbered, as my mom always reminds me, I'm like, stop it. You're always trying to kill yourself off. Once you get to that point, it's just like, there's no going back. You know what I mean? Which is the purpose, I feel, when you have this awakening, spiritual awakening, and you consider yourself from that point on a spiritual journey. It just changes everything, and that's really what fuels everyone. And I feel like that you're in that really high vibration in which things are going to start to flow for you. Like, if you had struggle in regards to manifesting things for yourself in the past, that's all going to be different, because I really feel like this death energy is the only thing, and it's something you've already let go of. So this is the new energy you're flowing into, and it's very vibrant. It's very full of creation. Like I said, creating anything that you want for yourself with no more limits and no more belief, no more allowing anybody to shift your energy out of having full belief and knowing. Stronger than belief is knowing. Having nothing but knowing that you can have what you want, as long as you are willing to create it for yourself. Exchange energy to create abundance. I feel like that's something you are strongly... Exchange energy is reminding me of this balance. This card doesn't even have that, but oh, this is what I was like, where am I getting that from? From right here. This balance of, remember, I said possibilities. I feel that strongly in your energy. Like this good flow, whereas you may have had a lot of like rough blockages and not being able to flow in things, this strong knowing in your energy, like I said, that what's to come from here is anything you want to make from it. Because like I said, it's your life. You're going to live it how you want, pile number 3. And I like that. I like that about your energy. It feels very good. Thank you. Thank you for having good ass energy, pile number 3. Not to like poo-poo on my other piles, but I needed this energy, okay? Please subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate those of you who are helping my channel grow. You have no idea how much that means to me. It lights my fire like this snake. Comment if you feel comfortable doing so, and yeah, like all that good stuff. Until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 4. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this tiger's eye, then you are at the right reading. I'm going to do your energy oracle first. That way you know if this is the correct pile. Why is my light doing that now? Okay. Happy family. This is like 4 of Wands vibe, where everything feels like super joyous. And in this case, everybody's like out on a beach vacation. They're dressed alike. Maybe there was like some sort of celebration, a wedding. It's just like that good vibes where you feel like you have it all. Like there's nothing that can rain on your parade. There's like a freaking rainbow and the perfect sun. It feels like the weather is perfect. There's nobody else around. Yeah, perfection keeps on coming to mind. Like whatever it is that you think of when it comes to feeling happy, specifically in that feeling of family, if that's strongly on your focus, is building that for yourself or manifesting that for yourself, then you're at the correct pile. Where is my thingy? That's right there. Alright, so let's see your cards. The storyteller. Oh, I forgot to tell you to subscribe. Please do that for me. I appreciate those of you who already have. It's really cute to watch my numbers grow. Have faith in your dreams. Rest and relaxation is essential. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Your tarot cards are no. 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and 5 of Cups. This is different energy than the family at the beach with the rainbow. Pile number 4. Just gonna say versus what you want and what you're experiencing. It's a big contrast. But let's see what I get from this. I'm going to sit with this for a second. I want to get a clear read on this. Okay, pile number 3. Did I say 3? Okay, you know why I said that? Because I feel like this might connect with the last message that I had for pile number 3. I'm going to have to pull one more card, okay? I just want to clarify this 5 of Cups over here. Clarify 5 of Cups. Clarify 5 of Cups. Oh, I gotta shuffle. Sorry, this is where I usually do the cards because sometimes it takes a while for the cards to come out. Or sometimes they come out really quick too. 5 of Cups. There it is. Okay, Ace of Cups. Okay. Alright, that makes things a lot cuter. Alright, let me get into this. I'm so happy that I said in the beginning about that this gave me like the 4 of Wands vibe, because I also see that it, where did I see that? Oh, it's right here. I was like, I know I saw it. The 4 candles here, it's all giving me the same vibe, but I'll get to how that connects, okay? First and foremost, you have the storyteller, and then you have the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles typically is about like really like stubborn energy of like lack of movement, but this one is giving me completely different vibes. So what I was getting from this 4 of Pentacles was all that glitters is not gold. So specifically, I feel like when it comes to this, because this is the dominant energy of your reading, is happy, wanting, you know, like to manifest this happy family for yourself. Pile number 3 had a part about like coming through like this self-limit to where being able to shed those self-limiting beliefs and being able to just move forward from there once you drop all of that. Okay, I feel like there is, oh no, it actually does connect that way. All that glitters is not gold. When it comes to creating your story, so far, for wherever chapter you are on your journey currently in life, the story so far, I feel like with that message, all that glitters is not gold, has not been what you expected it to be. And I don't feel like it's been bad. I feel like it's been, I have no indication that your life has thus been bad, but I just feel like there's a lack of fulfillment when it comes to the experience that you long for out of life, which is why I feel that happy family, like there was that strong focus on the energy of wanting that like perfection, right? Like everything being the perfect day, which may be setting the standards a little high when it comes to life, right? But maybe not. Anything's possible when you are the creator of your own story. And I feel like that's really strongly focused. What your focus is currently is creating a different story from this point on versus what you've experienced. And then we have the stuck energy, which connects with 4 of Pentacles of no movement, 8 of Swords, and have faith in your dreams. With the waxing crescent moon, I feel like it's been really hard for you to believe in trusting yourself, it feels like, in trusting that you have, that you can make the right decision for yourself, it feels like. Especially with the 8 of Swords, because that sword energy is really like mental, like it's a restriction, but it's not a real life in the flesh restriction. Like you are not physically in a prison, but you're basically in a prison of your own thoughts, okay? Which is literally just the exact same thing. Like when your thoughts are imprisoned by all this worry, you might as well be in a concrete prison, because there's no movement that can occur from a place in your mind from, yeah, you know what I mean. Don't make me try to scramble. Okay, so last reading, get it together. I feel like you have trapped yourself, like not allowed yourself to move forward for the fear of making the wrong choice. Like there's this intense, paralyzing fear that you have, and I feel like in trusting yourself, because there's a strong emphasis on having faith. And I'm getting strong emphasis on, like, yes, the dreams part, which is what you want, the family, the perfect, happy family. You want a life that feels fulfilling in all aspects, okay? That's what you're striving for. And you feel like it's just a dream. You feel like up to this point, you've attempted to create this for yourself and it didn't quite work out in that way. Like I said, all that glitters was not gold in the end. However, I feel like that contributes to this 8 of Swords of feeling very stuck, and not being able to trust yourself to make the right decisions that will lead you towards this happy family energy, okay? So yeah, you've been restricting yourself. Then we have rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. And if, yeah, I think this has been coming out, like a lot of hermit mode vibes have been coming out for Swords in the readings. So maybe that's you, like the piles that you've chosen, because this energy feels the same. Like having pulled back your energy to really just sit with yourself, you know? It's been a little overwhelming for you, especially with that 8 of Swords energy. Like you've been like revolving in your stew of worry. You really have a hard time trusting yourself, pile number 4. That's coming out really dominant in your energy. I feel like you know what's best, but there's something in you, and that I feel came from experiences that you had in life. Again, with the book here of the story, like the way that the story played out, or a character in your story that made you doubt that you had the capacity to write your story in the way that you want it to be. But you have the key. You have the key to unlocking. Let's say you're just done with the book in general. Throw the damn book away. You have the key to unlock a new one. Just kidding. Ace of Wands with this rest and relaxation. That's giving me the, like, you're fueling up. Like, what if you're still, I feel like you probably are still in that, like, hermit mode, like, really pulled back energy, kind of taking time for yourself, reflecting, maybe you're feeling really drained, you've been just feeling the need to rest. Okay. Ace of Wands, because it is, this energy is so exhausting, and it comes up so much. The freaking Eight of Swords comes up so much in my reading. So stop it. Ace of Wands, I feel like, yeah, like you're resting and rejuvenating. Oh, no, that's not even what it says, but you know what I mean. That's what the other card says in the Monology, rest and rejuvenation. In order to come back with a punch, Wands is like, you're fueling up to do something. And I feel like it's in regards to Wands, it's usually movement. It's fire energy, it's movement towards, it's, in this case, Ace, like this new burst of energy towards your Four of Wands, which is what? Your happy family. I feel like you're like, yeah, building up. Even if it's just energetically, like in your mind, you building up the story, if you will. Maybe you've not written. So written, we'll talk about that being like you actually taking the actions towards this. But you're energetically doing it, so you're thinking of the story in your mind already, even if you haven't started writing it down physically. Okay, we have the Five of Cups here, so that's where I was just like, okay, for some of you this is is that what I said, the experiences that you have had that were not as shiny and gold as they appeared to be, and ended up with a lot of sadness, right? Which is what contributes also to the Eight of Swords energy. That's, sorry, you couldn't even see it. But also what really highly strongs out to me is this other person that's there, like, looking for you or looking at you. And I feel like this actually is connecting with that. There's something that you're not seeing. There's something that you're not seeing, especially when you're in this focus of, which you are, because I said, right, you were feeling in that really hermit mode still. There's something that you're not seeing. I don't know why that got so complicated for no purpose at all, but that's just how my mind works, and I'm sorry about that. I feel like there's mice behind there in my little brain. But regardless, the Two of Cups that she's holding, we all know what the Two of Cups is. Crying over spilled milk over here. However, she's got two cups ready to go. But this person over here can't see it because he's got his head down in his grief. But yeah, that also confirmed to me because my tongue is like in the way a lot. The Ace of Cups coming after seeing, like, strong emphasis. This feels like the Five of Cups, but I really feel like it's both the Five of Cups / Two of Cups. There's something coming that you can't see. There's something in regards to you wanting this happy family, and it feels like there's a puzzle piece missing, but I'm already over time. But I think it's something that you're not seeing. Pile number 4, something that you're not seeing yet. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. I feel like this feels real out of place. No, it's not out of place. Sorry. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing right now, I think, oh yeah, this connects for sure. Sorry, my bad. Remember I said that you, what's really heavy in your energy is not being able to trust yourself? I feel like also entangled with not being able to trust yourself is being really hard on yourself. Because I feel like even right now, like I feel like the energy that you're in that is kind of like pulled back, and I feel like you're kind of like trying to convince yourself that the situation that you're worried about or that you're focusing on shouldn't be affecting you as much. I feel like you're being hard on yourself for how it's affecting you. You feel like I shouldn't be here like sad and crying, which is what this Five of Cups. You're being hard on yourself and you're not allowing what needs to take place. This rest and relaxation, although it seems like she's not actively being productive in any way, shape, or form, she actually is. Because she's resetting the energy. It's reminding me of Abraham Hicks, which I have listened to her a lot, not lately, but yeah, with Law of Attraction, she helped me shift the way that I used to think about manifesting. Sorry, I had to burp. It was really gross. I didn't want you to hear it. When she says you've got so much momentum going, and it's like you can't stop it anymore. Like there's so much momentum going, you can't stop the train, right? The train can't, even if it pushes on the damn brakes, there's so much mental energy going that there's going to be this crazy crash. There's no stopping it. You know what I mean? So what do? She says take a nap. Why? Because even though you think like, oh, it's very unproductive, what good can come from taking a nap and just laying here in my sadness? It resets the energy, okay? It resets the energy. There needs to be a time to rest. And I feel like that's a strong message that you need to focus on, because I don't think that you see that in doing so, when you're resetting your energy, you're allowing for the potential of growth. That is when you're able to wake up from a mind that's been rested, and all of a sudden these thoughts that you couldn't make sense of because there was just so much flowing in a storm, all of a sudden those thoughts are sitting in still motion for you to take a look at. And all of a sudden things just become clearer in a way that you can actually formulate a plan, which I feel like, yeah, this is giving me there's one of my decks that has the book open and it says strategy is one of the messages. And I feel like that's in your vibe, and that's a strong message that is coming through, that in order to move forward, because I feel like there's some forward movement you're doing. There's Ace of Wands and there's the Ace of Cups. It usually means that new, like beginning the new cycle, beginning the new something that is happening that's different than what was happening before. This reading went way too long, and I feel like I was extremely all over the place. Pile number 4. So hopefully you were able to get something from that. If you were, please like, please subscribe. More than anything, that helps me more. So do it. Until we vibe again, loves.